Worried about markets? Consider this. On the brink of nuclear war, markets did something remarkable. In 1962, a U-2 spy plane overflew Cuba. The reconnaissance photos that it took landed the very next day on President Kennedy's desk because they revealed Soviet missiles on Cuba. And that triggered the Cuban Missile Crisis, which brought the world to the brink of nuclear war. So how did markets react? Well, predictably enough, they fell about 10% at the beginning of that 13-day crisis. But by the end of that month, they had basically recovered. And get this, a year later, they were up over 30%. Isn't that amazing? Financial markets are incredibly resilient to crises, even to bad leadership. And that's a lesson that's never been more important than today as we face down these Trump tariffs. Canada has actually outperformed the US stock market since the threat of tariffs emerged. More amazing still, Europe, emerging markets, and China have set up blistering returns compared to the United States. Ironically, Trump seems to be making Europe great again. And he can do the same for Canada. None of this is to downplay the short-term risks for Canada. But economists tell us that these tariffs are going to slow down the US economy. They're going to create inflation. And perhaps most importantly, they're going to hurt Trump's base. So it's entirely possible that these will be extremely short-lived. Canada is already setting itself up to emerge from this crisis in a stronger position. I'm completely convinced Canada's best days are ahead of it. I'm Glenn Evans from Evans Family Wealth. We're here to help.